Hi, Fiona Fernandez here, and I'm live. So we're going to be playing with the Queen Bee bundle tonight. Just get my screen happening while I wait for a few people. So if you're joining me tonight for the first time, welcome. Just make sure the sound's working over there. What have I done? It was working. Now I can't hear it. It's always the way. What's happened? Okay, I think we're good. Hold on. I can hear me now. Okay, we're good. Turn that off. We always like to make sure the sound's working because I've had times where it doesn't work and just then it wasn't. Well, it wasn't on my end. I think I fixed it, so that's good. So I'm Fiona Fernandez. I live in Pyrmont, Sydney. And there's all my details. I've got them on the desk, so when I put the camera up over the table, you'll see those. So I do a host code every month. So with Stampin Up, they've got a thing called Celebration on at the moment, which is where you, when you purchase $90, you can choose things out of the Celebration brochure. So this goes for 2 months. It goes to the end of February. And there's lots of good things in there, and I've shown them over the weeks. I've been showing different products, and you can go back and look at the unboxing to see a fair bit of that. Tonight though, we're using something out of the mini catalogue, and I'm going to be using the page 26, the Queen Bee. So I've made one card using this already in my samples, and I thought I would, let me see if I can find that over here. Here it is. Done that one previously, and lots of fun with this one. I really like this stamp set because I'm the Queen Bee. I've got my bees on tonight. I found a bee brooch. Oh, it's a hair clip actually. I put on my top. So I thought I'd just get decorated for the occasion, and I'm going to play with that tonight. So my team is called the Busy Bees, which is why I'm so excited about the bees. I like bees anyway, and I think they're really important. And I saw a bee the other day in a Facebook post, and it was blue. It's a native bee, so I've actually pulled that up onto my screen so I can see one when I work tonight. And I'm going to do one that's blue. Blue bees. I've never seen one in real life, so if you've seen one, let me know. I'd be interested to know if anyone's seen a blue bee. They look beautiful and look really pretty. So I've got out my blends. I might colour them in tonight with my blends. So the blends are alcohol markers. So they look like this, and they come in a set of 2 colours. So I've got my Tahitian Tide of that colour. So you get a light one and a dark one when you buy the blends. So I'll be playing with those. I'll get them out now. And I've got my Orchid Oasis as well. They're the in colours. In colours are colours that Stampin' Up bring out, and they keep them on for 2 years, and then they change them and bring out new in colours every year. So you're working with 2 lots of in colours over the year. It's lots of fun. Hi Jill, welcome. I'm just a bit bee focused tonight, and got my bees on. Yeah, so that's where we're up to. The other exciting things that are happening with me, I've booked a 1-day retreat, so I'm working on that. I did put a couple of posts up with a bit of a clue to what I'm doing. If you can look through the circle, you might be able to see that. So that'll be a stamping day. That's on the 11th of March, and I'm running it at Northmead. So when I first started my card classes, I started at Northmead. It's at the Uniting Church there. They've got a cottage, and there's a room there we can use. So I've decided to go back there. It's a good space to use, a nice retreat sort of space, and that should be lots of fun. So make sure you check out my events in my Stampin' Up website for that. And to register, you need to register through there. at least reply in there so that I know who's interested. I'm taking up to 10 people, and yeah, fun stamping day, a bit of creativity together again, which will be good fun. So that's March, but in February I still have my online class, so I'm using the By the Bay suite from online. That's my one I do every month. I'm using this suite, so I've designed a couple of cards, and I'm working on another little thing. Something, not a card. I like to try and bring something else in now in that class, not just cards. Well, just depends, you know, where I go with it, with my creativity. So that's By the Bay. And my card and cup, oh, that's the 26th of February. It's a Sunday afternoon, and we do it on Zoom. So I just sit here a bit like this, and we talk to each other. I can't usually see what anybody's doing until we all hold it up, but that's okay. And then the card and cuppa is on the 19th of February. So that's a small, I just have a few people for that. I've got someone booked in already, so that's great. If you're still interested, there's still time to book in. And that's based on the kids collection, and you can buy one off me. I've got a few here already, or you can buy one online and through my shop and have it delivered straight to you to have on the day. So if you want more information about any of that or joining, just let me know. Happy to help you there. The joining offer, I think I've gone on about it a bit because it's such a good offer. It's really incredible value what they've done, so that you can actually get the little boho mini. They're bringing out this colour in the next in colours, so that's gorgeous, the boho. It's actually looks a bit deeper blue than that in the ones I've seen in the other pictures, but it's a blue one, or you can get the white one. So there's different different options here. If you don't want to get a mini, you can just get the usual price of $169 to join, and you get to choose whatever you want in your starter kit, and it's up to $315, which normally it's $235 worth of products. So it's just great value. So even if you just want to try it out and get a few things in your starter kit and start stamping, or even if you just want to get gifts for other people, that's okay too, you know, whatever suits you. So happy to talk to you about that. I just like to let people know about that because it is really good value. Alrighty, let's get down on the table. I'll just flick my camera around. Bear with me for a second while I shoot to the ceiling. Just a minute, please. Just look at the bright lights for a minute. Sorry about that. Just got to make sure I flip everything around. Flip that, flip that, flip that. I'll find the right things to flip. Whoop, here we go. A few things to press on there on the iPad. I'll just have to move my microphone down. Sorry if that's a bit noisy. Just got to scoot it down the thing so it's near my mouth more. Right, I think we're good. How's that? Hope you can hear me. This is my other card that I did already a few weeks ago. So this is a lovely set. I've got a few other things on the table as usual. You know, I got a bit of this paper out. So this is one of the papers that's in celebration at the moment, and so this is something you can get. This one here. If you spend $90, you can get this paper. It's really pretty paper. And that's one side of it. There's a few of these, and then there's a long piece, and then there's this beautiful bit on the back. So on my card here, I've actually used a bit of that paper here. It looks like I've done a watercolor, but it's not. It's this paper. So it's really, oh, thanks, Jill. So it's really beautiful paper. There's such a different, you know, thing to use in there. I really like that. So that was my first effort. I'm going to try something different tonight. I've just got a few things out again. So this one here, the paper matches, it coordinates with the Dainty Delight bundle, which is $96.25. So they tell you where to find it in the catalogue. So that's in your mini catalogue page. It even tells you the 55 MC's mini catalogue 55, and that's this set here. So that goes really nicely too. Like this one's got the sort of similar flowers in it, but this is also, so if you had a few things like that together, if you bought this bundle, you could get that paper for free while the celebration is on. So it's a great way to grab a few things. Now they're only doing one celebration. They're not doing more this time. This is it. This is these 2 months of the celebration. So check that out. If you need catalogues, let me know. Happy to send you some if you don't have a demonstrator already. Just studying this page here. Look at these beautiful things. What's that? It's like a little box, isn't it? It's very pretty. Okay, let's put that over there. And I'll just find a blue bee for you on my phone so we can have a look, because I found one the other day. Blue bee. I've got it up. Oh, blue banded bee. There's lots of bees here. Look at this. Let's go to this one. Look how beautiful that is. Isn't that pretty? So I thought we might play with some blues, and that one's even got some orange on it still at the top. Oh, look at this one. Let's go to that one. Oh, isn't that pretty? A blue banded bee. That is gorgeous. All right, well, there's our focus. I needed a bit of focus. I'll just leave that over there. Okay, got some focus now. I'll just find that one on my other screen so that I can get it up in front of me. And I've got something to look at. Okay, we're going to need a bit of orange, I think. Hi, Fiona. Welcome. I've got my bees on. A few bees. I'm just grabbing out a bit of some blends to colour in my bee that I'm going to do in a minute. So I've got pumpkin pie. We'll get pumpkin pie out as well. I've got some Tahitian tide. And I think I'll use black with it. Right, let's get, so I've written on my Memento ink, use with blends, so that I remember. This is the one we use with blends. The blends are alcohol. And if you're doing watercolouring, it's better to use the stays on for watercolour. See? I write on them the markers. So these are blends, the markers are round. They're different. So I'll just get that out as well. Now the other thing I was looking at in the dyes here, let's grab them out of the packet. There's a little bee here, and I thought, you know what, I might try that. I don't know what we're making yet, but you know, we'll just have a go. See, that one would die cut onto, and then you'll have a bee over a bee. So I thought that could be. Let's just get the mini out. Let's get the mini out and play with that for a minute. A little silicone mat. That under there so it doesn't slip too much. And I want some plates. And then we'll, alright, where are we? Make sure I'm in screen. I'm really good at going out of screen. Let's just cut some of them. I'm going to do, so I keep your scraps. I kept this little scrap off something in my little box over there. It's just handy to have little pieces sometimes for things like this. And these little things, they're off something else I was doing. These would be really good for doing a sentiment as well. I might keep one. Oh, you know what? Maybe it'd fit the happy birthday. Oh, I need another piece. I wonder if I've got any more in that bag. Hang on, let me have a look. No, I need them for something else. I'd have to look for another bit. Actually, I might look in my box first before I do that one. So I keep a box like this. This is my scraps. Let's have a quick look in there for some of that colour. That's so saffron, I think, that one, but it doesn't matter. I could use any of the yellows. Oh, that's Daffodil Delight. Might use that one. Let's see if I've got any more of that. See, I've got a bit like that. Let's see if oh, actually, look, I've got some so saffron. See, this is where I keep all my bits. That way, when you need a little bit, you've got them. Alright, we might stick with the, oh, that's a bit brighter. I think I'll leave that one. Here we go, look. That'll work. Strip that bit off. Then I can keep those two for sentiments. Put my little bee on there. Just going to see what this looks like. So anyone's got any ideas about these little bees, what we could do with them, let me know. I haven't played with them before. Let's go back the other way. Can't get off. Right, there we go. So that one looks like that. So this one's got all the little pieces. So we might need our tools. My little bucket to put all my bits in. Just grab that up like that. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that little bee thing. Let's push them into there. Let's see what he looks like. So I was thinking of putting him on like that. See? Oh yeah, that works, doesn't it? And put that on a card. There we go. Look, a little bee. Let's do another one. Well, we've got them here. Now, how would that go? I just try and get as much out of the piece of paper, the card, that I can. Squash them up a bit. I'm going to line these up to make sure your plates are straight down the edges. As much as possible. So they don't crack or anything. Hi, Di. Welcome. And anybody else that's watching that I can't see, because there could be somebody. You just never know with Facebook. So if they stuck in there like that, I just drop them sometimes and they fall out. Depends. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. If they don't, I'll show you what to do. Just use your little pointy tool. Stick it through there and they come out, well, you know, like that. I did it by accident once, dropping it, and they all fell out, and I went, oh, that was easy. That's a good way to get them out. Let's get that one up. The other one go. My bees are flying away. Let's get that back into the dish. And we might just do one more, because we've still got some black. Is anybody doing any crafting? Oops, don't do that. That's what not to do. Just can't get in the right spot. The back of the bee is a bit sticky from sitting on the sticky thing in the packet. There's Dimity. Hi, Dimity. We're just making little bees. No, it's not coming off that one. I'll go at this one from this side. Because that's a straight edge across there, I don't want to damage the edge, so I'll just go into a bit where it's a bit, like in here, it's a little, you know, divot already. You won't notice it as much if I divot it a bit more. up there. Right, we can get that up there. What else do we want to cut out? I think I was going to cut something else out. Let me think for a minute. I'm not sure what to cut the other big one out of. No, we'll do that in a minute. Just stick my little baby down there. That little baby lives on the floor. Right behind me. Okay. Oh, hang on a minute. I've lost a yellow leaf. What did I do with it? Is it still stuck on the thing? It's a bee. It's flown away again. You know how they do that here? Oh, you know where it went? It was underneath the plates. That was close. It went down in there a little bit. It was sitting there like this. Now just watch that. The little one doesn't seem too bad because it goes right through to the bottom there. But the big one, the big one does that. Hang on, let me have a look. You've got to be careful that on the big one, I don't know whether I'll do on here, that they don't go into the middle there, because I've known dyes to go down there before. So just watch that. They did come out again, but took a bit of effort. Right, here we go. Here it is. A little bee flew away. Stick those little bees back on the packet on the sticky thing. Right, we'll keep those two. I don't know what we're doing with these yet. We'll just make a few things and then we'll work it out. So I've got my hive folder out as well in case we want to use that. That's the embossing folder. That's the one that I used for this. So we'll see. Have a think about that. About there. Just find my white cardstock. And we'll make a big bee. Let's see if I've got any pieces in here. Got a piece. Now I've already got these stamps labelled, which is good. Oh no, not all of them. Whoops. Oh look, I've got another gold bee in the packet. So that's what I do sometimes when I've made things. I'd put them back in here. That one was just a spare piece, but it wasn't cut properly. So, but I could still cut the word Queen out maybe. Right, what do we want? I was going to do Happy Birthday, so let's get that out of the packet. Actually, we should just get them all out while we're here, otherwise we won't. And I'll have them all done. So I just use my blocks to put these on. Just get those little bits off. Take all the backings off. Okay, and then we want a label. So this one's birthday. So I'm going to put a bit of fluff on that. Remember, we put a bit of fluff on one end so that it's easy to get back off the block. I'm sorry if you listen to me say that every time. You just never know when someone who hasn't done this before is watching. I might go, why is she doing that? Right, make sure you get the right stamp. That's birthday. And just look at the shape. It's best if you're right over the top of it. I'm sort of almost, but not quite. And then that way, because you put fluff on that end, it'll come off easily. I've got happy. Anyone use this set yet? And there's other sets with bees in them too, you know. In the annual catalogue, I think there's one. I'm trying to think what it's called. Honeybee Home. It's up on the shelf. So you could probably, let me just have a look at that for a second. Take that candle in. Let's see what's in Honeybee Home. Honeybee Home looks like this. It's a little bit of a different shape bee, and you've got bees going both ways in this one. This one's actually got little flowers all over it. The one I'm using tonight, it's got flowers on it. But see, these flowers, you could even work with them together, you know. That's pretty cool. And that one's got a set of dies as well. That back, honeybee blooms. This one's got more leafy things in it. Little bees. Yeah. Cool. Right, let's just get this. Oops, days, don't put too much fluff on there, will you? Not that much fluff. You don't have. Oh, you love the flowers? Yeah, the flowers are really cute. Something different, isn't it? Not your everyday bees. Oops, days. I think I've got too much fluff on that one. Now this is going to be a bit tricky. Hang on a minute. Look at the shape. So when it's a roundish sort of one, there'll be something, usually, not always, but often, there's a distinctive little piece just here. That's like that little, I think it's that little divot there. Let's look at it from this side. I think it is anyway. We just have to study it for a minute. Yes, so that piece there, that little, this is the biggest petal, that's there, see? So this little piece here, can you see what I'm pointing at? I'm pointing at this shape here, just there, it's like that little shape there. So that's what I'm going to line up when I do this. I think, except you know what I've done? I've put the shape, I'm going to have to turn it around because I've got words on my stamp block. I just have to bring that down a bit so I can see it better. Might have to see my hair. You might have to see my grey hair. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. Yep. Phew. It's not the end of the world if you don't get it, but it helps if you do. Right, this one says beloved. That's the last one. Just make sure you put it where there's no words on your stamp block. So I saw that story the other day. So I'm in a Facebook group called Heart Letter Pen, and it's by a lady called November. Some of you are already in there. And oh my goodness, I read that story. What she does is she sends cards. People send her cards, and she sends them out to nursing homes and places like that. And then the staff take them to the people. And there was a beautiful story there about a man, and she gave him one of the cards, and it was just so wonderful. It ended up he used to dance a lot with his wife, and something on the card was, what was it, the sequins on the card. He was blind and he could feel the sequins, and it reminded him of his wife. It was just so beautiful, and he could actually smell her perfume when he was dancing. It was just so touching story. So if you wonder why we make cards, that's one of the reasons. To share with other people. And great, it really brought a lot of joy and love to him. He said what did he say? He forgot to tell her what else he could feel, and she said what? And he said the love. And I thought that was so beautiful. So if you're making extra cards, feel free to look her up or ask me about it, and I can share that with you. Right, okay. Let's do, no idea what I'm doing, but let's just do that. Let's do a happy birthday while I put all that out here. Just stamp that onto one of my little scraps. Oh look, there's some bees on here already. Just like to stamp them first. Let's do happy. Oh, they're stuck on my fingers, look. Oh, I washed my chamois. I was doing a bit of starry sky stamping. My goodness, that got a bit dirty. Had to give them a good wash. So it's had a good scrub today. Right, put that one back in the box and get the birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, it's my mother's birthday today. Happy birthday, Mum. She's already passed, but we'll say happy birthday anyway. She's up there on my wall, smiling at me. Isn't that lovely? Well, there we go. That must be why I'm doing a happy birthday today. I hadn't thought about that, like, you know, when I thought I'd do happy birthday. It's a good reason. Okay. We've got how, oh, they're two different fonts. I just realised that. Okay. I'm wondering whether to do, so we, with the bee, we can stamp the bee and we can cut out. So this bee can be cut out. That one can be cut out like that. So I might do that. Then colour the bee in. And then we've got little flowers. Not sure yet. Let's see. Get my little bee. Get our big bee out. I love the background stamp on this too. Look. It's got letters in it. Miracles, honey, spring, grow. Oh, that one says gather. Bloom, life, flower, garden, bee. Is that too big? Too big for that one. We're going to need our big block for this one, my E block. Well, the other thing you can do if you're worried about the ink, we'll see how we go, but we might need the stamp apparatus. So let's just try that first. Get a fair bit of ink on there. Tap, tap, tap. Have a look at it. So it's actually designed to have a bit of, it's not solid. Just stamp that one up there. So we're going to cut it out anyway. Might just stamp a few, hey? Such a beautiful stamp. Come down a bit. Look at that. Really pretty. Okay, that'll do. Two of them. And what else do we do while we're here? Let's do a little one as well. Because we can cut these out as well. Oh, that's black as black, isn't it? I'll do another one light. Am I still in camera? Yeah. I was a bit worried then I was off camera. Oh, see, even the light one turned out really nice, didn't it? Could do that in the background. So you could stamp it off a little bit. Oh, no, I don't know. It turned out really nice on the pink paper there, look. You do background behind it. Oh, that's an idea. So many things we could do. I'll just do another one. Oh, that one turned out nicer, so I didn't push so hard with that one. Tap, tap. Oh, I'll just keep going. Ah, that one wasn't as good. Okay, so tap, tap, and then a little bit of pressure. There we go. That was better. We could just do all these bees on the card. Now if you wanted to do one the other way, let's just try that for a second. On my mat, let me just wipe that off. It's a bit fluffy. It's a bit fluffy, so I'm just going to give it a wipe on my chamois. Tends to gather a bit of fluff lying around the desk. Give it a good clean. I might just get a smaller piece for this. We should have done the little bees on a smaller piece, never mind. Let's just get a smaller piece. Not that one. That one's been through the ringer too many times. That's too small. There's an odd bit. You're warming to the bees, are you? I do like the bees. Okay, that will fit on there, no worries. Let's try this. Make sure it's fluff free. Haven't done much of this. We'll just give it a go. That's not too bad, look. That turned out okay. So, but when you're cutting it out, of course, you'd need to, now there's another way to do it, so you can stamp on the back of it. If you do it with the Stamparatus, I think it works like that. So you can stamp on one side and then you turn it over, but I haven't done it lately, so I won't try that right now. You could fussy cut it with your scissors. But if you wanted to cut it out, how could you cut it out? Oh, you could even, yeah, because it's not clear, it's harder to do it when you can't see right through it. But there is a way to work it out so you can actually die cut it out the other way. We won't go there right now. I need to practice that. I haven't practiced. So that's one way you can reverse stamp. Okay, what else are we doing? The little flower. Where's our flower? Just put my bee over there. Actually, we'll put the beloved in the box because I don't want to lose that. I'll just do this one on here. Do a few flowers. They're pretty. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What else do we need? Anything else? Right, we probably need to do that big one because we haven't done that yet. Now I saw someone do a wreath with this, and this is very similar to that. We need our long block for that one. Just go back and forward up. Ink pad, that looks pretty good. Just going to turn that around because we'll die cut these out too. I think I'll do one over here so I can cut one straight. Okay. Get lots of stamping done tonight. Let's watch that little bee. This was that beautiful gold paper out of the, oh, what's it called? Can't think of what it's called. We used it on this card. I just can't think of the name of things tonight. Let me have a look. I haven't got it handy. Hang on a second. Let me just find my shop. Card making kits. Let me put that over there. It's called, you just type gold in to the customer website. I don't think we want any crowns tonight. I put a crown on here the other day. Wasn't sure where to put the crown. Right, where's my mouse? Can't find my mouse. Okay, it's called, let me see what it's called. Distressed Gold Specialty Paper. That's what this little one's cut from. See, it's got distressed look on it. I'll put that back in the packet. Okay, where's my blue bee? Look at all those bees. Okay, now before I die cut things, I cut them up because I don't want to put all the card through. How many bees have I got? I've only got one of those little ones, so I'll cut them up. I usually try and not waste my cardstock, but I've gone a bit spaced out today. Right, and I'm going to cut one of these. Actually, maybe I should use this one because it's already close to the edge. Then I can die cut the other one. Oh, that's a good question. Is that straight? Oh, can't work out which edge is straight. Maybe it's that one. I'll go to that one. I'll keep it there. Okay. That looks alright, doesn't it? And we'll just cut that one off there. Oh, that was close, the corner piece. That's not right. So that one I'll keep for something like, you know, to put on a card. Like that sort of thing. For now, these ones, we'll have to do a little die cutting. Let's colour in first. Let's colour this one in. So my bee on my screen, I'm going to use a bit of, sort of feel like I need a bit of yellow as well. Bit of this colour too. I'll do the dark one. Just that little bit darker, this one. Oh, I better find you all again. Where have you all gone? I covered you up. Distressed. Oh, Jill said distressed. Yeah, it's the gold that came with the texture chic set. So I'm going to do these ones on the back, his back, her back. What am I saying? The queen. That's the queen. Oh, they're leaves, but I'm just going to colour them all blue. And we'll use a little bit of the darker one. Just to give it a bit of depth. So pretty. And I think we'll go, what's this one? Light Mango Melody. I wonder if that's too dark. And this is why we have a piece of paper on the counter. So we can go like this. Go, oh yeah, okay. Just going to put that in there. It's pretty. And oh, I think we'll do the dark pumpkin pie and the heart. Yummy. And this is light pumpkin pie. I'll go around the edge of this. And then we'll go dark mango melody. Around the edge. Whoops, I went out of it. And then I'm not sure about these bits. What we're doing out here. I wanted the wings to be golden, so I'll just do the edges first. I just like colouring in. It's fun colouring in, isn't it? Go between the flowers. There. Oh, okay, I think I need a vote. I'm going to need some voting happening here. What are we going to do with the flowers and the leaves? So remember, the bee I'm looking at has blue on its back here. It has the orangey yellow up the top, and the wings are like gold and black. So do I just do the flowers darker? Hang on, what other yellows have I got? See if I've got any more, because I don't have all the colours in the blinds. I've got, oh hang on, I've got daffodil. I could go lighter. I've got daffodil. And I've got so saffron as well, which is this colour. Let's just pour more out. What do you think? What do you think? Have a think about that for a second. So I've already done the mango. Where's mango? I've done mango melody, so I'll put that out there. Should I do these flowers a light yellow? And while we're thinking about that, we'll colour in something else. I don't even know what to colour in. What will we colour in? Actually, I should pick the same colour for this bee. We might go light Tahitian tide on this little bee. And we'll do one over here. And do the light mango melody. Do these wings like this. pretty. No one's got a say tonight. Oh no, nobody's got any ideas. Let me better check my comments in case I've missed them. Oh, hi Roz, how are you? I didn't see you there, sorry. I'm just scrolling on through everything for a minute. How did I miss her? I'm too busy looking at bees. Right, I'm going to use the light daffodil delight on this flower. I think I'll try that. So this blue bee, I shared a picture with my busy bees the other day in our Facebook group, but it didn't show up, so it must have been someone that shared it and it wasn't shareable, you know. So it was one of these bees. Oh, I've missed a bit in there, haven't I? Let me go back to that bit. I just saw the little dotty bits there. More dotty bits than I realised. Got to look closely for those dotty bits. I think I got all that one. And that's a bit more there. Did I get that one? Yep. Okay. Blue bees, yes. Yes, seriously. I've got one on my screen. Yes. Oh, there's one with green on it as well. They're just incredible looking. They look amazing. It's shiny. Oh, we'll have to get some Wink of Stella out. Let me get that out. Wink of Stella later. Okay. Now, we're going to have to choose a card base soon. I haven't even got the card base out yet. Okay, I just need to... Oh, hang on. There's another leaf there. Oh, missed that. Missed that bit. See, did I miss a bit on this? There's another flower. Look at all the flowers. Okay. Alright, we've got the little leaves here. Do we want green on it? Not sure whether to do it green or not. Just not sure. What do you think? Green leaf? I know leaves are green, but you know. I've got pear pizzazz. Oh no, that's granny apple green. Let's try a couple on the side here, because that might be way too bright. All the greens have I got. You just notice the little heart, this one in the middle here. It's cute, isn't it? So I've got all these greens. Green, but they might be too bright. This is one of the in colours. Let's just do it here. That might be too bright. What other greens have I got? I've got old olive and dark olive. I don't think I'll use that though. I've got these ones. So these colours are in this. They look real mixed. They've got a lot of greens going on in there. Let's just see what this looks like. That's a bit... it's a bit flatter, isn't it? Granny apple green. That's quite bright as well. You know what? I think I'm going to go with the bright one. Put them down there. Let's do the bright one. What have we got to lose? We'll just come back and... Yeah, let's do it. leaf in there. I know, bees don't normally have leaves on them. Very pretty though. Yeah, that looks alright, doesn't it? Make sure I get all the leaves. I think I got them. Okay. And I think we'll just do perhaps a little dot of this, or maybe the light one, in the centres, just to bring that colour over into the rest of the picture. And we'll do it on this one. I've got 2 bees there. Maybe I need another bee. Another little bee. Coloured in. What colour do these? Oh, I think I used the wrong one. Oh well. Oh dearie me, that went bad. They're going all over his little wing. We better do another one. Lucky I stamped a whole lot. Let's try and be a little more careful. I think I'll do that flower with something else. Right, we're nearly there. Well, with our colouring enemy. Right, we'll put that one away. He was a bit over the top. Flowers. What colour are we going to do our flowers? Do we want pinky flowers here? Or do I just stay with the yellow? Maybe we should wait and decide about the flowers. Right, let's put all those over there. We need a card base. What on earth are we going to do here? Has anyone got any images yet? Not sure whether to cut that out and just see, that would clash a bit with that, I think. I think we need to do this all on its own. We'll keep that for something else. Or we could do a black and white bee, which is this one, and put it on that card. Let's just see where we end up. Right, what colour card base do we want? Shall we go with the blue? Who's in with the blue? Blue. What about blue and black one? Let me get my blue. Blue. The black around here somewhere. Put it out somewhere. You never find it when you're in a hurry, can you? Stuff out all over the table. What about black? Oh. Well, I've already got pieces cut out. Wow. Alright, we've got to think about this. Hang on. I have to get a few things off my desk. Hang on a minute. Need the cutter. Blends everywhere. Right. Let's just have a look and see what size we've got out here. Right, that's already a card base size. We'll just score that and make sure we don't cut it. Oops. Whoops, she says. Although, colours on the back of that? No, there's no blue on there. I'm just wondering if there's a card, a paper with that on the back. What do you think? What have we got in the drawer? We've got all these in the drawer. Look, this is the N Colour Designer Series paper. Still said blue. I just saw that. See this one. Oh, look at that. It's got flowers on it already. Or even that. I still think we need some white stuff going on. So we're going to put that on there as well. Happy birthday. I'm not sure about the stripes. Is it too much? I feel like it might be a bit too much. Let's see what other colours are in here. Other patterns. Otherwise we can do something on some white with blue. We could do a background with this in blue, couldn't we? If this is too much. If that's too much. Ooh. Bees in the way. Yeah, still. Oh, that's not as bad. We'll leave that one out. See how we feel. What have we got in the pocket? What else is in here? We've got glittery stuff, but I've already cut balloons in the middle of that. Oh well. That would have been a bit too much anyway, I think. Right, let's put that away. I'm just feeling that might be too much, but we'll keep it out just in case we want it behind something. I'll just pop that over there for a second, and I'll just grab a bit of paper. Just getting a bit of card out. Some white. So we can play on it. Let me think. What do we want? If I go, maybe we could put that behind, actually. If I come in a bit more than that, what about that far? I'll go 12.85. So that's 2 centimeters shorter. 2.5, 8.5. Let's do that and see how that looks. It's in the middle of something. In the middle of something. Right, we'll cut this one down as well. Did I do 8.5? I'll go 9.5. No. 10 on that one. 10 and 14.35. Let's see what that looks like. And then that one, we could just do one card tonight. Because we're getting a bit, you know, taking me a little while. Sure about that yellow. Now I'm not sure about the yellow, but then again, blends in with that. Sure if we need that in there, or if we need some yellow. Actually, right, let's have a think about that. Let's die cut the bees. Let's get my big bee here. I'm going to do one at a time because you've got to really focus. Make sure it's lined up. So with these ones, you've got little dots there. So you can actually see the black bits through them to make sure you've got it lined up, which is really handy. So if you can't see the black through it, you haven't got it in the right spot. I think I've got it in the right spot. Oh no, that one looks a bit out. And you could put a sticky over it if you want to, or washi tape. I'm just going to push it down hard, hold it still, hope it's in the right spot. What about the green? Oh, which green? The paper you're talking about, Jill. I'll grab it out in a second. We'll have a look. This one, this colour. Let's have a look. You think it might accentuate the bee more? I was going with the blue for the blue bee. Let's have a look. I guess you still see the blue a lot, don't you? That might look better with the happy birthday. Actually, I don't mind the lines on this one now. Oh, crazy. Let's see what else is in the packet. What do we have? Oh, we've got, there's lines, and there's checks, and there's dots. Okay, we better have a vote. Does anyone want to vote? Who wants to vote? Green or blue? Actually, don't mind the green. We should, oh, we can turn it over and see what the dots look like. No, I don't like the dots. Okay, I'll cut the green and we'll have a look at that. What was that? 10. Cut that over here. Let's try the green. She might be onto something. Actually, I do like that. And then the blue stands out more, doesn't it? Or does it? Oh, you like the blue check. Oh no, what are we going to do? We've got different ideas. Put one of each. Funny, isn't it? Okay, while we're thinking about that, I'll just keep cutting bees. Cut a few more bees. The green's growing on me. It's growing on me too. Right, that bee is that one. Make sure I've got that in the right spot. A little bit fiddly, these ones. Oh, I moved it. Oh. There we go. I think we're right now. Oh yeah, it's growing on me too. I think it looks better with that yellow. It's so saffron. And once we get a couple of other bees with the blue, that'll give us more blue on the page, won't it? Where's my other one? Now, didn't I do one the other way? I thought I coloured in the one that's going the other way. Here he is. It's alright, I found him. Not sure how we're going to cut him out yet. Well, you know what we could do? Let's have a go. Cut around there. you go. So I can see in the light. You can't see it, but I can. Fingers crossed I get it in the right spot. Actually, I might have to hold it up at the light and then put a sticky on it. Where is my lamp? Hang on a second, I'll get my lamp. Okay, so all you need is a lamp. Turn it on. Helps if you turn it on. Okay. I don't want to shine it in your eyes, but I'm going to shine it in your eyes. Sorry. Put it on your light box like this, if you've got one, or use your phone. Put it on there. I think that's right. That looks okay, doesn't it? Oops, today's moved it. Stuck to the light. Sorry, I'll turn that off now. Oh, sorry about that. Blind you all. Okay, let's give it a go. Hey, what have we got to lose? A little bee. Sorry, little bee. No, I hope. Oh, did that move? No, I think it's still okay. Let's go. Let's see if I did it right. Ready? Oh, look, I did it. I did it. Woohoo. Now, the only problem with that is it doesn't come out quite as nice as, because it's a bit like on the underside of the cardstock. But I'll just have a look at it and see what it looks like. Let's have a look at it. It's not fantastic, but it's okay. I still think it's okay to use. Right, good. Lucky now. Did I have enough bees? No, I've got to do one more. Let's do one more. This little one here. Just cut that piece off. I like to cut them off because they do get marked by the cutting board. Put that one on like that. What did Diana say? Oh yes, I'm going to do something with the white card. We've got to do some background stamping. Yes, there is a way to do it using Stamp Apparatus where you stamp, yes, both sides, then it is easier to position the die. Yes, I believe I've seen that before. I just can't remember how to do it. It's not coming to me. Right, put that bit over there, another little bee. Oh, they're cute. They're all my bees. Happy birthday. Right, okay, let's do some stamping on that. I was going to do the background stamp. This one. I think so anyway. How are we all feeling? Now, we didn't cut out this one. Let's die cut that out first. Hang on. Sorry. Just get all my die cutting done. Let's do this one. Just be careful when you're getting them off the sticky bits that you don't bend them too much. Right, now. Sort of got to look all the way around this to make sure you've got it in the right spot. I think that's right. So I put the top in first and then I push it down and I hold it really firmly. Some people use sticky notes to hold them on. Oh, you ready for your ears? Have you got earplugs in? Sorry, earphones. So we're going to go pop. No? No, it didn't. Oh, look at that. Woo! I did it, I did it. Oh, we haven't cut out the little flowers. Oh, we'll come to the little flowers in a minute, maybe. We'll see. I'm really not sure what we're using. Okay, so I was thinking of doing this stamp in a bit of the blue. But what do you think, blue or black? Let's do it on a bit of... Let me find another bit of paper. Oh look, this was my practice piece. This was my stamping sheet. I used this for my cards that I'm doing for the one-day retreat thing. So I'm not sure whether... Let's just try a bit of blue. It might be too much. You can always get another piece and do another one. Ooh. Look how bright that is. Where do I want another piece like that? No, that might be too dark. Go over here. There we go. Might be too much. We'll have a look. I do like that stamp there. Right, our little bees off you get. Look at that. Blue and green. Who knows what we're doing with those, but you know, I'm just playing. I don't know, what do you think? What's everybody think? Do we want that one in there as well, underneath everything? Let's go over B out the way. It can be on the flowers up the top. We could put that over the top or underneath. How's it feeling for everyone? I don't mind it actually. I like that underneath. Okay, that's the green one. Let's just flip it out for a second. Look at the blue one. Which one do you like better? Ooh. Let's just play with everything for a second. If we put the happy birthday down there. I might cut them a bit smaller yet, I don't know. We could have the big B at the top. That looks a bit funny over here, doesn't it? Ooh, you like the green, John? The flowers are too much, yeah. She's going, yeah, it's a bit busy, isn't it? With all of that. These ones. Let's take them back out. Do we want a bit of ribbon on it? Do you like the big bee at the top or the bottom? Yeah, I think you need to go that. She needs to go that way. And do we want any of the little flowers? Where did my little flowers go? I've lost them. You know. Is that too much? Might be too much. Too with the flowers. I've gone back to the green. And of course, just to show you what it would be like on a plain blue. It's like that. Although if I did that, it'd be more blue showing. No, I think it's too much. Okey-dokey. It's the dotty side. I love that there's so many options. Dinah's like in the blue check again. I can't decide. We do half and half. Half blue, half green. We could do half and half, couldn't we? Oh, what would that look like? My hand over it. I don't know. What if we could do strips? We could do strips of the colours. Blue, green, blue, green, blue, green. What do you think? We can have a look at that. There's my paper out the way. Hang on. Just have to work out what the size would be. Hang on. I think now. I think I've got some more if we decide not to do this. Hang on a minute. Okay, I'll show you a trick I used to do. Back in the old days, when I did art assembly, if something didn't line up, so instead of having to try and work out exact measurements and stuff like that, see how it's like this. Let's look at 6 inches. Will we go 6 inches or 15? Hang on, let me think for a minute. Or we could do it, depending on what you want to use. If you want to use 15 centimetres as your guide, so you want to divide that into things, instead of measuring like this and going what's so many into that, pick a complete measure, so 6 or 15, whichever one, it doesn't matter. So let's say we do 6. I'll do it on 6. So you put it on your ruler there, and you put the 6 or whatever the measurement is on there, so you've got the complete measurement there. Right, you with me still? So let's say we want to cut it into strips, 1, 2, so we've got 6 strips. You put a dot there on each of the inches, so you get a dot. So if we want 6 strips, I'd do it on the 6 inches. But if we wanted to do 5 strips, so we had 3 of one colour and 2 of the other, I'm going to do that. We'll go with 15 because that's a multiple of 5, isn't it? Is that right? So 3, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you put your ruler like that, and put the dot there, a dot there, a dot there, a dot there, right? So I used to do this when I was ruling things, lines, but I'm pretty sure it'll work the same for cutting. See, you put it up against there and make sure that your dot, can you see my dot in there? Everybody see my dot? Hang on. You see my dot? It's in there. Right? Actually, I won't cut that one yet. I'll just cut this one. Because I could cut that one. Let me think for a minute and stick it over the top. Yeah, I was thinking cut them together, but then if I want to, you could just stick. Yeah, I might just cut them together, then I'll have more. Okay, that way they'll be exactly the same. We cut it. Look, we might not even like this yet. We'll have a look in a minute. It's fun trying though. Oh, that one went a tiny tad off. Whoops. Make sure they're still together. That one's the hardest one because it's a little. We've got enough for 2 cards. We could do the blue and the green and the blue. Oh, we could even leave a bit of black between it. Oh, probably won't have room for that though, will we? Let's just place them on there, see what we think. Okay, see what we think. What's everybody think? Just got to try and get them straight. That'll be the trick, won't it? When I'm sticking them on. No, if I get the first one on straight, it'll be alright. I hope. You like it? It's different, isn't it? I'm actually liking this sitting on a skewy bit there. Where it landed. Alright, let's do that. So basically we just need to make sure our edges are lining up. Oh, I don't know if we'll use this, but I'll show you. I bought a refill. So you can buy refills for your Stampin' Seal and Stampin' Seal Plus. Just make sure when you're ordering that you order the right one. The happiest queue, yeah, I like that too. Can't get out the packet. Here we go. That's a refill. So this is the Stampin' Seal Plus, and they're in. So they're pretty easy to open. Pull it apart. Take the lid off. That'll help. Look, it just comes open like that. Take the old one out, because that one's all used up. See the red? You know you've all used up. Just pop that back in the packet. And then put your other one in. So it's got thingos here to go into the holes. It's pretty simple. I hope. No, it is pretty simple. Just push it in, look. We done? Look, we're done. That was easy, wasn't it? Some of those things in the past have been a bit, oh, how do I do that? That is really simple. Okay, I'm not going to use it for this though. I just had it on my desk to show you. Okay. Yeah, it would be good if I could line the lines up, wouldn't it? No, I think they'll be different because I cut them different. Should I try? Should we see if they line up? Let's just have a look. I don't think they will somehow. Nah. And I should have kept them in exactly the same order so they'd be the exact same pieces. But, you know, she didn't. No, I won't worry about that. Okay, hang on. Let me just check again. Check twice. Glue once. Just want to butt them up. I think I've used a different one there. I can't put that one back in. Yeah, see, that one's a tiny bit shorter. That's better. We'll get one on there. Just try and get it equal around the edges. I think that will be alright. Let's just see. Oh, I don't know, it's a little tiny bit that way. Because this stuff will stick really well onto the black. Could have gone down a tiny bit more, but didn't. So I might just pull out this green one because I think one of the other ones will be slightly bigger. That one. Okay. Oops. And just line up the edges nicely. And hopefully this works all the way down the side. Now the other way to do this is to cut your strips a bit bigger, longer, and then put it on a piece of card and cut it down so it's perfect. Perfect, you know. Doesn't have to be perfect, but if you have trouble doing it this way, we'll see if I have trouble yet. Can be a bit challenging to get it the same, but it, you know, as long as it looks fairly even down there, I think we're good. So far it's going okay. This one will tell. I think we're good. Righto, look at that. The glue on there. Whew, I can breathe again now. Look at that. Now, question. Do we need ribbon before I stick this on? Anybody? Let's see what I'm thinking either black twine think that'll be too much. And I was thinking maybe that. Yeah, I think that might be too. I just love this ribbon with the black. Isn't it gorgeous? Let's see if it's too much. About happy birthday. Happy birthday. Oops, everything's going skewy, hey? Hang on a second. Right, let's try that again. Still got it in the box, that's the trouble. Maybe I need to cut them down a little bit. You like the black and white? I actually do. Is it too much? So do I need to cut this yellow one down a bit? The birthday piece. So this card's been cut from the other side, so it's a little bit of a ridge there. I'll just trim that off. Scrub that down a bit. And I guess the other thing you could do is stamp this on another colour. So you've got two different colour cards, but I just had it there, so just wondering whether to cut them a tiny bit shorter. A little bit shorter? What happens if I go shorter? No. Can she do it? Not really. I'm fantastic at cutting like this. That's what you've got to say when you're doing it. Because it's not been my best quality. It's not been a strength. So let's say it again. Fantastic when I do it like this. We're fantastic when we do it like this. No, it wasn't there. Look, that one went crooked, see? That's what happens sometimes. Happy birthday. All right, now we do the ribbon like that. I'm going to work out how I'm going to stick it on. Hang on a minute. Everybody off. If I stick it under there like that, I want it to be nice, and what if I do that and go back around, and that way I've got something to stick around the card. It ends up with a nice finish on it. Hang on, let me just put that onto there again. Or does that look funny? Where's my other bee gone? Oh, he's probably under the card, is he? There he is. Here he is. Alrighty. I think that'll work. Let's do it. It's a bit different, isn't it? I like doing things a bit different sometimes. Do you all get a picture of that in your head? Snip. Alright. Let's get that one on first. it is. Oh, folded it over. Oh, dropped it. Don't drop it. Right, just get a bit of tape on there to hold it in place. You can just tear it. I just couldn't, well, I had that in my hand. Right, let's go back to this side. So I think we'll bring that one down. To there. And if we have these two touching here, do they need to be on top of it? Nah. I'm going to try and make that one fairly straight. Let's see if we got it. Yep, I'm happy with that. Okay, now we want to make sure that stays there, don't we? Put some more tape on it. Okay, lovely. I think we'll tear and tape that. How are we going for time? Oh my goodness, look at the time. Do you get carried away? Good fun though. I'm going to have to do something with that one with a bee, I think. Now this one here, I'll take the back of that tape off. And I think I'll just put an extra bit on here. Water. Now pull that bit out. Take this one right off. So I can't really do what I normally do with that one. So I'll just have to cut that piece off. Make sure that stays there. Actually, I might take that out. Probably shouldn't have stuck that over that one. Get that out of there. Because that's tear and that's the backing tape, so it won't stick on there. I can't get it out. There it is. I've got it out. It's okay. Okay. Right, we're nearly there, we're nearly there. But because I've got all these bits sticking up, it sort of holds the card up a little bit off the base, which is helpful. Just check I've got it straight. Is that ribbon off me? Nope. Just come over a tiny bit. Uh-oh, uh-oh, somebody stuck down. Naughty, not supposed to stick yet. You weren't supposed to stick yet. That's because I took that piece off. So just watch that if you're doing that. I'll hold that bit up this time. To hold it up a bit to make sure I've got it in the right spot. And look at it. Okay. I think that's so good. Okay, stick it down this time. it all. Did I get all the bits out? No. Can you believe I forgot to peel a piece of tape off? Can you believe that? Really? Yes, she forgot. This one here. Look. That one's not peeled back. What happened there? How did I miss that? It's alright, don't worry. We'll work it out. I think I must have peeled it off and the end went in. See, there it is there. Phew, that was lucky. Oh no, it's only a little piece. The whole piece there. Hang on. You can just take your pick tool down there. And very carefully pull that out. It's good to learn how to improvise, isn't it? It's one thing I really do like about card making. It teaches me to pivot a lot. Pivot. Okay. Happy? Happy? Everybody happy? Birthday. Cool. We better get some dimensionals for those. So I'm going to use my edge piece. Just cut it like this and put them on the edges. I can go either side of the ribbon. See, and then it'll sit on the ribbon like that. Where do we want it? Okay. Where's my bee? Oh, you miss bee. Oh, did I go too high on that? Uh-oh. I think I went higher than I originally did. Can't move it now. It's stuck now. Change your plans. I'll have to be happy down here. I'll have to come down a bit. I'll have to have happy birthday. Yeah, that'll be alright. Phew! Had me worried then. Okay, now I'm going to use this edge piece. Actually, I might just go the whole length. Just try not to grab all the pieces out, like I just did. Right, there we go. Oh, we've got to get some bling out first before we finish. I think we want the birthday under there. That'll do. Just put that on there. And let's just put... Now, if you want to shape your bee, you can use your little bits like this and Stampin' Piece mat. Just go around, 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 around. Use the biggest end. That gives you a nice bump in there. And you can do the same in the body. It looks alright because we've coloured it in. If it was just plain cardboard, you'd see the lines, so I'd be inclined to use another tool for that. Something with a wider thing, but I think that works alright with this one. And then you just go in here like this. And here. You can even do the wings a bit too. This gives it a bit of shape. I used to do paper towel. I like doing things like this. And then come back and do your little bits in there again. See, look. To give it definition. Yeah, I'll come up closer to you. Hang on. Get the ribbon box off my lap. So you can see. I can't even pick it up because it's got shape. Here's the shape of it. So it gives you a bit of definition on the. Ooh, can we see it down there? Yep. Just gives it nice shape. Look at the mess I'm in. It's good, isn't it? You can always tell when you're into it and you've got a big mess on your desk. So you don't need much room to work. Just this much. That away. Right, let's get a dimensional on the back of that. We'll use this one because I've already pulled it off the packet. This one. And I won't put any under the wings, I don't think, so I'm going to lift my wings up a tiny bit. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. We've got a wink of Stella at first when we're finished. So we get some shine on this bit here, like in the real one. Right, I think we'll put her there. Put her there. Where are all my bees gone? Come back, you little beesy bees. Where are you gone? Oh no, don't tell me I've lost one. What have I done with it? One flew away. Anyone see where it flew? Oh no. I can't find it. Here it is, here it is, here it is. Did anyone see it? Here it is. You know, I never found that beanie for the penguin. Alright, where's my minis? Get my little mini ones. Put mini ones on the back of these. Pick them up tonight. Radio. I'll put one there. Oh, is that too high up? Let's stick it there. And that one was up there, talking to that one, talking to the Queen. This one can go over here. They're cute. Oh, thank you so much for helping me with that background. I had no idea what I was doing with that. So it's really nice to have the help. And I think it's a lot of the fun of doing it together like this. It's always nice crafting on my own too, but I really enjoy doing it with everybody. It makes such a difference. Right, let me just move a few hundred things off my desk. We've got bees flying everywhere, flowers, all sorts of things. Oh look, now I've got a mark on that one and I have no idea how I did that. So I'm going to have to do something to the background of that before I use it, but that's okay. Right, now we've got to finish with some bling and stuff, don't we? leave that stuff over there. Get that off there. Whew, we're nearly done. Let's just Wink Stella this bee. And just give this a shape. If you need it to come out a bit more, you just see the word push on here. You just push it there, but you'd be very careful, because if you push it too hard, even just a little too hard, oh, you got to get it, Jill. Cool. I'm not going to put you off. It's a great idea. I know, Dimity, the beanie. I know, I just never found it. Look, I really haven't pulled the desk apart totally since then. I've cleaned up, and I've looked under the board, but I just can't find the beanie. I just wonder if it blew into the bin that night, because I was using the heat tool. Right, so we're just going to put a Wink Stella on here, on these flowers, because I really want them to shine a little. Let me see. I'm not sure if I've got enough coming out. I'm just going to give it the tiniest little squeeze, but not much. I haven't got a lot left in this one either, so it's hard to tell. But you can see down the side here, when I first got it, it just went, I just had Wink of Stella everywhere. And I just grabbed a piece of cardboard that was sitting on my desk, and I had Wink of Stella everywhere. So I had Wink of Stella to everything to use it up. But you just got to be really careful, because it does. It comes down the brush there. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's making funny noises, so I'm not sure how much I've got left. We'll just put some on there, because I want it to shine. Yeah, that's better. Just bring that up. I'll try and get some light on it for you. You see the shine? My shiny bee? Look, there you go. And we might do the little ones as well, eh? Why not? Have shiny bees. So the bee that I'm casing, I'm casing a bee. Hang on, let me find my phone. I think I've still got it up. Let me find the bee I had. Oh no, where's it gone? Blue native bee. I've just got to find it. Hang on. It's disappeared off my phone. Should have saved the photo, shouldn't I? Can't see it now. That was another one. What's the one I got up there? It's crazy, isn't it? I can't find it. I had it up there before. Images. I'll go images. It's always good to go images, isn't it? It's like this one, but I've actually got a big picture on my screen in front of me. And I had it here before. It's not showing me now. That's crazy, isn't it? What have I got there? Let me just go. Oh, blue banded bee. Let's try that. Aren't they beautiful? I just couldn't even believe. Oh, look at that. Someone's made it. Oh, I can't find the one I'm staring at on my screen now. Is it that one? That one. There it is. It's this one. Let's take a screenshot so that we've got it. There we go. So it's this little baby here. And it's quite shiny. That was fun. Okay, what else do we need? We need some bling on there. Do we need bling? Who needs bling? The flowers and the wings really pop. Oh, good. It's always nice when it comes together like that, isn't it? Now, what are we going to put on there? What sort of bling do we need? Something sort of... I feel like we need something subtle. I'm not sure. Has anyone got any ideas? Let's see what's in my box. I've got rhinestones, but I think that'll be too much. But glossy dot. I don't know what. I have to look at what's still current. I think, because I haven't cleaned out the box yet. Hang on. I haven't got the adhesive back milky dots yet, and they would have been good because they've got yellow. Oh, they're on my list. Oh, Dimity's had those bees in your backyard. Wow. Oh, that'd be lovely, Dimity, to see your photo. Yeah, those adhesive back dots would have been fantastic. They would have been so perfect on there. They're yellow. Where's my book? A minute. I just haven't got them yet. Yeah, they're the ones that are on my wish list. They look like this. They look like this. Oh. See that colour there? That would have been really nice with this. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, let's see. I've got these ones, but they look too yellow. Let's pull them out and see what they look like. Oh, that's what I was seeing if they were current. Hang on. Yes, glossy dot assortment. These are $14 when you find it. Yep. See, the blue ones might be nice. Oh, they're not the right. Oh, I feel like they clash with my bees. That's the yellow one. Oh, what's going on here? The yellow dot. Let's just get one off and see what it looks like. Is that too yellow? Hang on, bring it up here. Hard to see that part. See, it's a bit yellower than that. I don't know. That one's a bit, that's the middle size one. Maybe we need something smaller. Like, so it's not so obvious. What do you think of those ones? They're not bad, are they? How do you like these? You like those? Blend in. I think that will work. Let me just see if I've got anything else. Well, you have a think about that. The other thing would be these ones. So I've got the green in those. I've got the little green dots. So, blue dots or green dots. These ones are matte, these ones are shiny. Any ideas there? We'll just... What else have we got? Opal browns. Go through my box and make sure I get rid of all the... These ones are bigger. See, I feel like these are too big. They do sort of blend in though, don't they? Try the green, try the green, try the green. Clear ones. These are the only clearish ones I've got. Okay, let me put that blue dot there. I've got the basic rhinestones, the silver. You know, the crystally look. They look good on everything. I love them. Let's just have a look at this. Yeah, I feel like these ones are too big for this. I'll put that back over there. See, these have got different shades and different sizes as well. So they go light to dark. Matte green. Everyone said matte green. Okay. Might go a dark one. Oh, this is going to be the hard part. Where will I stick them? Let me go there. Let me go a little one up there. They only got 2 sizes in this. Actually, I might try. Oops. That's stuck onto my stuff. But yeah, so little. I'll try a lighter one. how's that? Do we need more? Do we need 2 more around down here? Or is that enough? Put that away. Do you think it's got enough bling on it? That is so different, isn't it? I just love seeing them pop out of the never know what's going to happen, do we? Alright, here we go then. Done. I have to go too. Have a lovely day, everybody. Thank you for joining me. And we better just move my thing so we can see it. Move that instead of the camera. There we go. Oh, does that fit? Oh no, now I've gone too far, haven't I? Gone too far down. Oh. There we are. Alrighty. Good night, everybody. Thanks for helping me make my card. I'll catch you next time. Ciao.